What a crumbling disaster.
Scram, snake face. Leave him be.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown, caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stacked. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
Ain't fit for beasts.
He perks up and wipes his face with his good hand.
Sahela, you speak to her? She is all right then. Good. An elf does not answer to threats. It is not our way. We make fair deals. We follow through. That is the only way. Sahela, no, I am grateful. Your freedom for mine. A good deal. I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes his own supplies. But I see the anger in him that he does not find it. He truly does not find what he seeks. I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand? Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious, in case you haven't noticed. Thank you.
I've spotted something. I need a shovel.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward. Good find.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak. Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a groveling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudenay leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. After about half an hour, they wake up and begin to discuss what they saw in their dreams. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer. You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this sting-tailed fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side, and they've visions of me on the throne. That's because you haven't seen that other world in all its glory. It is majestic. Fit for a... Oh, I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer. A greater one. A more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Drudene.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
He taps hammer to nail and does...
Bastard. I'll be with you soon, love.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
I intend to rule an empire one day, not a tiny outcropping in the sea, lording over gulls and guppy fish. To that end, I suggest we focus on the obvious. A farewell to Fort Joy and a hello to the mainland. Of course, I'd much appreciate it if we managed to find Bahara first.
Man, I'm so sleepy. Oh my god.
Happy, are you? And that is the truth? How curious to leave someone to fend for themselves in the face of death, then express happiness, yet here I am. I suppose that puppy-eager expression of yours could be read as sincerity. Very well, then. Not that it matters, really, for I've the distinct feeling I wasn't meant to die today. There was something in the water. A voice made of air that soothed my flooding lungs. There was sudden light. As a matter of fact, yes. You doubt it, do you? You think it was all but a trick of the dying mind to stave off the trauma of fast-approaching oblivion? Perhaps. Mine is a skeptical approach to talk. Still.
He hesitates.
Are you a religious person? I'm rather relieved to hear it. Religious persons tend to be all too self-important in their supposed humility. As for myself, I perform the ancient rites of prayer and ceremony with a kind of languid indulgence. After all, when one is revered by many as a living god oneself, public deprecation would be...
50 bottles of tears, oh,